So I'm constantly getting DMs from guys who are following Hamza's ECC course model, but are just getting absolutely zero results. And if you're the same, and you feel like it's almost down to chance whether you get a sale or not, then you need this video to stop wasting your precious time. My name is Sam Walford, and I'm a 16-year-old dropout from the UK, and I help other guys just like you to escape the system by making money from your passion. And I was actually inside of Hamza's ECC program for years, and I actually did make some good money from his model. But now that I've worked with over 200 beginners, and now that I've got so many their first sales, I can tell you with complete and utter certainty that Hamza's ECC course selling model is the reason that you aren't getting any sales, and I will break it down in just a moment. In this video, I'm going to teach you a new overpowered model that is starting to emerge, where you don't need to be good at YouTube for it, you don't need a big audience for it, and you don't need to be good at making sales pages or VSLs for it. And actually, with this new model, all you need to be good at to make your first $1,000 is to be good at your niche. And even better, basically nobody knows about this new model. And even crazier, okay, Hamza himself actually started out with a similar model to this. This new model is actually a modern version of what Hamza originally started making money from his YouTube with. And just look at the results, okay? There are so many guys getting their first sales, and I've not even taught this model to that many people yet. And so the sort of percentage of success rate following this model is so insanely high. This model, it makes more money, it helps more people, and barely anyone knows about this right now. And I just want to say this before we start. I'm not trying to make this video to try and shit on Hamza and say he's falling off or anything. Hamza changed my life with self-improvement, like I'm sure he did for you too. I really do love Hamza, but it is my purpose and it is my mission to help you to make money online from your passion so that you can travel, so that you can live life freely and do what you want to do for a full-time living, so that you don't have to work some 9-to-5 job and go into slavery or whatever. And Hamza's current model right now, it isn't working that well, and I have a better model than he does. And so although it contradicts what he says, and although I hate disagreeing with him, it is my purpose to do so, and so I have to. It is my mission to change your life with online business. And if that means disagreeing with Hamza, then so be it. So to summarize his model, pretty much what he tells you to do is to go on school, create a school community, and create a sales page there on school, like a school about page. Sell some sort of low ticket course on there for maybe $50 in whatever your niche is, okay? And set up your about page with a VSL and some testimonials and everything. And then what you do, you make YouTube videos on your niche and you get people over from YouTube to your school sales page, and then people buy your course for like $50 from your sales page. And I mean, Hamza himself actually uses this model, and so it must be the best model, right? Because he's using it. Well, yes, it is the best model. The one he is teaching and the one he is using is the best model when you have 3 million followers and you don't want to put any work into your business. You see, he has an absolutely massive audience and a massive following. And so he can not put much effort into selling, he can not put much effort into anything and still make a fuck ton of money. But you're actually the complete opposite of Hamza. You don't have a big audience whatsoever, and you actually want to put as much work as you possibly can into making money online. And so logically, what should work for him shouldn't work for you, but at the same time, he still tells you to do the same thing that he is doing, even though you are completely different to him. Selling a low ticket course with an automatic sales page is so good when you have a load of traffic and you don't want to put much effort into it, because you're gonna get sales regardless because you have so much traffic. You also don't have to put much effort into closing people, actually selling people on calls or anything like that, because the sales page does it all for you automatically. And because you're selling a course, there is no delivery to clients. You've already made the course, and so once you get the sale, you have made the money. There is no extra delivery for you. If your course is $37, for example, with 2,000 people buying it, that's still $74,000. And even though it's just a course with no like one-on-one guidance or whatever, because there is 2,000 people buying it, some people will still get really good results just because there's that many people, meaning you will still get good testimonials because you've got so many people. Hamza has an absolutely gargantuan audience, and he can get 2,000 people paying him $37 a month because that is possible for him because he has a massive audience. Do you even have 2,000 subscribers? And if you had some sort of task or opportunity that you could do where you could put effort directly into getting sales, you could like put effort, okay, I'm gonna sit down today, put 10 hours of work in, and by the end of the week, I'm gonna have a sale for $500. If you had a task to do that, where you could put effort directly into getting sales, you would want to do that, right? You want to be able to grind and put so much effort and so much work into making money so that you can live your dream like I am, okay? You want to put effort directly into doing it. You don't want to leave it down to chance with the sales page and just try and send people to a sales page and hope the sales page works. If you could, you would want to be able to like put effort directly into getting sales right, instead of just leaving it down to chance and hoping your sales page is doing good. Because right now, if you're following Hamza's model, you are like basically trying to get more views to get more sales, and that's kind of illogical. You're kind of overcomplicating it. Imagine if you could just forget about YouTube, forget about the views, and instead you could just put effort into getting sales. You don't put effort into getting better videos to get more views, to get more sales. Instead, you just put effort into getting more sales directly, okay? You stop overcomplicating it and you just put effort into selling. The model that I am going to teach you will allow you to do that. The model that I'm going to teach you will allow you to linearly put work in and get sales from it. So you can say, I'll put 10 hours of work in today, and by the end of the week, I will have a sale for $500, and you will be able to guarantee yourself that. And another thing I also just want to quickly mention is, you know how Hamza always says that because you're not a professional, because you're still like a beginner or close to a beginner in your niche, in your topic, because you've just like made one step forward, you're actually the best person to be helping the guy one step behind you. Because you're not like a professional bodybuilder and actually you've just sort of got consistent in the gym recently, you're the best person to be helping some guy who's not consistent in the gym because you've recently solved the problem. Well, Hamza has actually become the professional himself now. He is making so much money, or he was making so much money. He was doing so well, to the point that he didn't really relate to us that well. He didn't understand what it's like, and he no longer does understand what it's like for us, where we just want to make our first $1,000 as quick as possible. Hamza is now the professional, and he can no longer relate to you when you're the beginner. And so that is exactly why he is teaching you his model that he is doing right now that works best for him, because he doesn't understand that it's not best for you. Now, just as I was saying before, what if there was some sort of task that you could do where you could linearly put work in, and like I said, 10 hours, $500 sale, and just directly get results like that. And now this task that I'm going to teach you, which is a big part of the model that I'm going to teach you, I'll be honest with you, it isn't scalable to 10K a month. You physically cannot make 10K a month with it. You'll probably struggle to make 5K a month with it. But 1K a month, 2K a month, it is so fucking easy, and you can basically see this task, this model that I'm going to teach you, is like the low gears on a car. It's really easy to get started, to get up to low speeds. You can't get up to high speeds with it, but it's really easy to get up to 1K, 2K and just get started with it. And in reality, just like Hamza says, you only need about $2,000 a month for your freedom. $2,000 a month is enough to completely change your life, because sure, Dubai and Lamborghinis and shit, that's cool, okay, you want that in the future, sure. But the biggest ROI from making money for you would just to be to make your first $2,000 and to be able to live wherever you want in the world, to be able to travel, okay, to be able to live life freely. You want your freedom from the system, from school, from your shitty job now, and then the Lamborghinis later. And like I said, for this model and for this niche, you don't need a big audience, you don't need a big YouTube channel, you don't need to be really good at making sales pages or copywriting or anything like that. You simply just need to be kind of experienced in your niche. If you think you could help a younger brother with your niche, with whatever you've improved at, if you think you could help him a decent bit, you are good enough, you are already skilled enough to be making your first $1,000 with this model. And like I said, it's exactly the same as a low gear on a car. You cannot get fast with it, you cannot get up to 10K a month with it, but it is so overpowered to get to your first $1,000 or $2,000 a month. And actually, because everybody else is focused on making $10,000 a month, nobody is thinking about doing the unscalable work first. Nobody is thinking about focusing on getting to 1K, 2K a month and doing the tasks that can get you there, but not to 10K a month. And so actually, it's why I said nobody is doing this. It's because everybody is so focused on making $100,000 a month. But if we just focus on making $1,000, $2,000 a month, we are going to be a massive opportunity against everybody else, because everybody else is in the high gears trying to start up. But if we were in the low gears and nobody else is doing the tasks that we are trying to do, meaning it's so much less saturated. Part 2, the overpowered model that is starting to emerge. This task, I won't hide it from you any longer, is coaching people for free. Now hear me out, okay? We need something which you don't need a big audience for, and which you can put effort directly into selling with without relying on a sales page or a VSL out of chance. To coach people for free, you don't need a big audience, and actually coaching people for free is by far the best way to sell to people with zero chance. Coaching for free will actually make you so much more money than if you're coaching just for money. So this is how the model actually works. You get any traffic you've already got from YouTube, and you also get traffic directly from school itself, and you bring all this traffic over into a free community, which is now just $9 by the way, and which I will actually help pay for you, which we'll get into a second. And inside of this free community, you give away a free course that you'll make, you give away loads of free coaching, you help everybody for free, you go around DMing everyone who joins and just coaching them for free, helping everybody for free as much as you can. Now you might be thinking that if you give everything away for free like this, that nobody will buy from you because, I mean, they've already got everything for free, right? Well, everybody thinks this way, don't they? Literally everybody doesn't want to give away their secret sauce. Everybody tries to sell their coaching, sell their course because they don't want to give their secret sauce away for free because obviously they want to sell it, they want to make money from it. Now, because everybody is trying to give everything away for money, everyone's trying to sell everything. If you give everything away for free, you will stand out with that. People will come to you. If your free stuff is better than everybody else's paid stuff, everybody will come to you, and so you can stand out by giving everything away for free. Now, if you just think, basically nobody in our space is making money. It's actually pretty hard. Only the top 1% of guys trying to do this are actually making the money. And if you think about it, 99% of guys are also trying to sell everything they've got instead of giving everything away for free. Stand out by giving it all away and just not caring. Then when you help someone loads and loads and loads, and when you completely change someone's life by helping them for completely free, don't you think if their life has been changed by you helping them for free, they'll be willing to pay you $500, $1,000 maybe, to continue on the coaching? So after you change someone's life for free, that's when you pitch them a high ticket coaching offer for $200, $300, $500, $1,000, $3,000. Okay, it really depends on your niche, who you're selling to, but you can charge a fuck ton for one-on-one coaching, especially after you've already changed someone's life. And because you've already changed their life, that is the reason they will buy, because they trust you. Because if you just look at it from their perspective, who you're selling to, who you're helping, just see it from their perspective. Everybody is selling all the paid stuff. Everybody is selling their best help. Everybody is selling their coaching. Wouldn't they really, really love you? And wouldn't you stand out to them if you just gave it all away for free? And if you stand out to them, then they're gonna obviously buy off you, because if you imagine this guy, let's say in the gym niche, okay, he's in the gym niche, or no, sorry, he wants help from someone who is in the gym niche. So let's say you're in the sort of working out bodybuilding niche, okay. He wants help getting consistent with the gym and convincing his parents to stop buying in McDonald's, let's say. That's just a random example, okay. Everybody in that sort of niche was saying, oh yeah, how to convince your parents to let you eat healthy, how to get consistent in the gym. They're all selling paid courses, they're all selling paid coaching, okay. And he gets a bit of help for free from their YouTube videos and whatnot, but he's not really getting into it. Then you come along, okay, he joins your community, okay, you help him a fuck ton for free. His life is completely changed by you, okay. Now he's got consistent in the gym, okay, and now he's eating pretty healthy. But guess what? The next problem is, I don't know what problem he could have. He's not got very good form bench pressing, okay. And so he has that problem. Now you come to him and say, okay man, well, obviously I can't help you for free forever, but if you're down, you could pay me $500, $1,000, and I could help you for free. And we'll get into how to build an offer later on. We'll get into all the sort of specifics and what you'll actually say to them, like how to DM people. We'll get into that in a second. But you can imagine, because you've helped him for free, you stand out to him so much more, which means he will then buy from you. And if you do want to learn like all the specifics for how to do this model, I've got my entire course for completely free. Again, I'm following my own model, okay? This is just sort of proof this works. I've got my entire course for completely free down below, link below. It's on school. You don't need to give me your email or your phone number or nothing. Just have a school account and not be a bot, and you can get it for completely free. It is called the $1,000 protocol, and it will get you to your first $1,000 in the next sort of 100 days or so, if you stay consistent on it. And I can guarantee you that it will work like that, because there are already guys making their first $1,000 or so with this. And the absolute beautiful thing about this model is that you just help so many more people, because you're helping so many people for free. You're giving away a free course, a free community too. You build up just such a beautiful community. You help so many people, you change so many people's lives, and you actually have such a bigger impact than if you just sold anything. And at the end of the day, because you have a bigger impact, you're gonna make more money nonetheless, regardless, okay? No matter how you monetize, no matter what you do, if you help more people and you change more lives, you will make more money. And so you end up just making more money and helping more people, and it's just this like beautiful thing. And once you get to roughly that 5K a month, then you have to start changing some things. You have to start automating some things in your school community, which is roughly like where I'm at right now, which is what I'm doing. I'm not gonna get into that right now, because obviously you're not at 5K a month right now. You sort of just need to focus on making your first $1,000. But about 5K a month is pretty much 99% of what money can buy. You're financially free, you can travel anywhere you want to in the world, okay, you're making like a top probably 0.1% income in terms of the whole world, okay, and you're making it with your freedom, you're not making like fucking 9 to 5 income, okay, it's free, beautiful money that you've made from helping people while you're free. And the $1,000 protocol, like I said, will easily get you to your first $1,000 and potentially to your first $5,000 too. And so I just want to re-mention, there is absolutely no hate towards Hamza right now. I'm just getting so many DMs from guys asking why their shit isn't working, and it's always the same thing, that they're following Hamza's model because they've got his course for free somewhere. I think Hamza's just a little bit lost at the moment, and so although he has completely changed my life, and I'm sure he has for you too with self-improvement, it is my mission and it is my purpose to change your life with online business and to get you this freedom where you can fucking live life freely and just do whatever the fuck you want, okay? And it is my mission, it is my purpose, and that is a #1 priority for me. And if that means disagreeing with Hamza, then so be it. If you want to learn everything for completely free, the $1,000 protocol is down below. It's free. I just want to change your life, okay? The only time I'll sell you something is if I want to offer you my coaching, and if I offer you that, then it will be because I can guarantee that I can help you. And if you're interested in that, then again, join the $1,000 protocol, we can talk over there. I'm just here to change your life, bro. I appreciate you watching. I know this video is going to change your life. Go join the $1,000 protocol right now. I promise you I will change your life, okay? Sick, bro. See ya.